Toot, toot.
We're also going to talk about a couple stupid idiots of the week. Because we just can't do one.
Why stop at one? We didn't even have one last week. We're just kind of catching up this week.
Well, last week we were too high on fucking NXT TakeOver. And this week we're like, okay, we're back to square one with garbage. Let's get back to it.
I was just so mad. I was like cat mad for 3 fucking hours.
We're not gonna get into like major shit as far as Raw and SmackDown are concerned, but I have to say, I can't remember Raw sucking as hard as this week did.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there were other moments.
For sure, but this week it just felt like it took forever.
Where's that building gif when you need it?
All right. I think for me the problem was it's very obvious that it was a complete rewrite.
Yeah, it was very last minute rewrites.
Yeah, and so that really doesn't do it any favors. But this week I literally looked at the clock 6, 7, 8 times. And the more I looked at the clock, the more disappointed I got that it wasn't later.
Right.
I mean, we just couldn't do it. Like, it was just...
It was
God
bad.
Damn.
It
was just straight up bad. And, you know, SmackDown was actually decent. Of the two, SmackDown was far, 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 far better. I don't know how it works, but apparently Carmella's a heel now because she jumped Nikki Bella.
I still don't understand the science of this.
I mean, hashtag beat up Nikki Bella. I mean...
that became a thing really fast, guys.
Real fast. And honestly, it kind of gave me more humor than I feel it should have, because I adore Carmella to pieces. But, like, I don't understand how she's suddenly a bad guy for jumping Nikki. But, I mean...
I guarantee you that the WWE logic is just simply because she came back from an injury, so suddenly everybody has to love her.
Yeah, no.
It's a story of perseverance.
I mean, I respect the fuck out of her for the simple fact is that career could have benched her. And, you know, she kept pushing and she kept pushing and she came back and she got cleared to wrestle. And, you know, super, super happy for her for being able to get back in the ring. You never want to hear of somebody having to retire prematurely, regardless of whether you like them or not. Mm-hmm. And if you're going to sit there and be like, oh, well, I hate XYZ and I honestly think it would be better without them, you are part of the problem. You really are. It's like if you don't have at least some shred or semblance of respect for the people that you're watching in the ring, you have no business being a wrestling fan at all, because you're a terrible person to begin with. And when you're just like wanting people to get hurt because you don't like them for whatever reason, like, oh, I don't like Nikki Bella because she wears her shorts too short, like, okay. Or I don't like Carmella because she's not a natural blonde, like, oh, okay. I want her to break her neck. Whoa, okay, you know, you need to like just stop. Like, if you have no respect for the people that you're watching, stop watching professional wrestling, because when it comes down to it, brass tacks, nobody's going to like the same people. You know, Julie and I are an example of this. 2 of our really good friends are Bella fans. We don't bash them for the simple fact everybody has different likes. Everybody has different tastes. You know, her and I, we like Baron Corbin, and some of our friends don't. But because we respect each other, not just as friends, but, I don't know, as people with opinions, we're not going to sit there and bash each other's favorites. That's not how it is. And if we were going to be marks like that, we would be on fucking Instagram, on the WWE, Tumblr, like all of these little other websites or whatever, and just keyboard warrioring super hard. Like, which, by the way, stupid idiots of the week. That is a segue.
I cannot wait.
So we're gonna like just you know, nip that in the bud. Like, we're really happy for Nikki. Very happy she was able to come back. We're happy for her fans who are happy to have her back. Doesn't mean we like her, but at the same token, I don't like like her as a person. I don't know her. But to, you know, blatantly be like wanting her to get hurt again, or to like want anybody to get hurt intentionally just because I don't like them. Well, I don't like you. So that's the bottom line. Fucking deal with it. Put on your big girl panties and grow the fuck up. But anyway, so stupid idiots of the week. There's a couple of them.
I can't.
Actually, there's a couple thousand of them if you want to be technically like legit here. There's a few thousand of them because idiot number one, I'm just throwing the entire internet wrestling community under the fucking bus. I am driving over them, I am backing up, and I am driving over them again because you are all really dumb. This week has been a plethora of idiocy, and it's too much. It is too much.
Continue. I need to know where this is going. You didn't even prepare me for this.
I didn't, because like this week, especially with everything that's gone on, I have intentionally been reading Instagram. I have intentionally been reading Twitter just to kind of get some fuel for this, because I'm like, okay, maybe it's just the post-Summerslam stupid. Oh no, it's the entire week. One of my favorite things comes from the WWE Instagram. This was from Saturday. So, as you all are aware, Ember Moon has debuted. She has made fanboys and fangirls wet as fuck because, like, this bitch can go. So, well, I think I actually told you about this one in particular, and you told me that I had to screen cap it and share it this weekend. So I'm doing that. So on a picture of Ember Moon from NXT TakeOver, it was captioned, "Ember Moon is ready to make a statement in Brooklyn by taking down Billie Kay. Hashtag NXT TakeOver." One of the comments, quote, "I bet it's Cameron." Many. Like, it's, WWE posted a photo of Rosa Mendez the other day, congratulating her on 10 years with WWE, which, whether you're in the ring or not, to be employed by any company or anywhere for 10 years is fucking spectacular.
Oh, no shit.
And, you know, she's gone through really poor writing. She's gone through, you know, being used poorly. She's gone through, you know, the total diva spiel. She's gone through, you know, becoming a mother. Like, all of this publicly, too. Like, so she's dealt with a bunch of crap. And some of the comments on that photo, like, were so offensive to me. Like, I can't even imagine what she would be feeling reading that shit. I mean, you know, she's been there for 10 years. What has she accomplished? You know, what has she even done in the past 10 years? No one has seen her since, like, 3 years ago. Like, I'm actually reading verbatim, by the way. You know, she's made more money in wrestling than Bayley. Let that sink in. 10 years and has done nothing. 10 years of failure. 10 years of no accomplishments. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, would you ever say this to her face?
Probably not.
Yeah, there's something to think about. Like, when you're going to comment on something on the internet, take 5 seconds to be like, would I say this to this person's face? If the answer is no, don't type it. Yeah, don't post it.
Dude, here's the thing with those types of keyboard warriors, though. They'll sit there and say to you that they would say it to somebody's face, and they would say it to themselves that they would say it to their face. But when it comes down to it, and the opportunity presents itself, they will act like the biggest ass kissers in the world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, oh, I'm such a big fan of yours. You're so great. Thank you for all you do. And it's like, you're a fucking idiot. You are legitimately a fucking idiot. And it blows my mind. Like, and it's in any fandom. It's not just professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But I find it to be so much worse in professional wrestling. Like, it's so awful. And a lot of times it is because of the women. The women are, like, targeted so harshly. They posted a photo of Nikki 6 hours ago. And, you know, people are obviously, like, you know, really happy to have her back, really happy, you know, that she's doing well. So those are nice. And then you have people who are like, oh, she's so fucking boring. Oh my God, like, why is she even there? Like, you know, she shouldn't be there. You know, she's done nothing. She's, like, the worst ever. And it's like, okay, I'm really happy that you have the ability to be able to express your opinion. We do it all the fucking time. But it's one of those things where you have to show some restraint. Like, if you don't like someone for whatever reason, like, I'm not going to sit here and say you have to like everybody else likes. That would be like saying we absolutely have to be Roman Reigns fans, like, whatever. But, like, these are people at the end of the day. When they take the boots off, when they get into their rental cars to drive to the next venue, when they, you know, put their bodies and their fucking well-being, not even just physically, but mentally on the line, I don't know, to entertain you ungrateful pieces of trash, like, the least you can do is have some sort of respect for them. Because they're doing shit that I couldn't fathom doing. Like, and it goes so much further than just, you know, not liking their on-screen persona or whatever. And this is especially true for Eva Marie bashers. I can't read her Instagram. I literally can't, because, like, some of the comments are just so utterly fucking tasteless.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime something gets posted regarding her in any way, oh, she can't wrestle, oh, I wish she'd get hurt instead, like, you know, she should be suspended indefinitely for sucking, all things I've literally read. And I'm just like, she's literally probably one of the hardest working people in the company. Like, she
literally has to be now, because she has to work twice as hard. One, to be able to do the stuff that she wants to do, and two, to prove all of these people wrong.
Yeah. And it blows my mind how little regard for, like, another human being pro wrestling fans have. And it's like, if there's ever any sort of, like, questioning as to why wrestling fans have such a bad reputation, go read Instagram. Go read Twitter. Go read Tumblr, for fuck's sake. Like, I don't use Tumblr, like, ever. Just because, like, Tumblr's never been one of those things that I tried Tumblr, like,
I know,
4 fucking times. And I just couldn't get into it. But it's so offensive that people think that it's okay to say the shit that they do.
That's why I made a point. Like, it was either last week or the week before when I said there are literally 2 types of fans where you could not like somebody, and the way that you address it, there are 2 different types of those fans. And the ones that you're talking about are the worst fucking kind. Like, the Tumblr stuff, I was on Tumblr for the better part of a year, for, I think it was, like, last year? Yeah. And I waded through so much fucking bullshit to the point where I just said, you know what, screw this. You guys are, like, the most fucking hateful people in the world, and yet they sit there and act like everybody owes them respect.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I'm actually looking really quick, because the thing that spawned the Eva Marie thing, there was literally, there was a reason for it. I just have to find the Instagram again. Is this it? Okay, actually, this is the exact post that I was looking for. You know how they have like the